Howdy friends, welcome back to the House of Tone. My name is Wes Lee. I'm a professional band instrument repair technician. I started a YouTube channel to show what my life is like in the trades. I appreciate you stopping by. So what am I going to do with these things that I made in the last video? Well, let's go see. We have tuning slide tubes that should be tight in the outer slides, inner slides. And when you put the inner slide in, it should be tight like this. What happens over time is that the wear on the inner tuning slide creates a gap. What will happen is the inner slide tube will begin to rock. Let's zoom in and I'll show you that. So over the full length of the tube, it's loose. So this is no good because when you play, it'll just fall out. And there are a bunch of different fixes that some people use. They'll squeeze a tube, or they'll splay the tube, or they'll go this way and that way to create tension. They'll put heavy slide grease on. There's a myriad of things that folks will do, and that's incorrect. That's bad repair work. What needs to happen is the inner slide needs to get expanded. It needs to do so in a way that is controllable, that you're not just expanding one part. The entire tube needs to get expanded. Another thing some people will do is they'll have an expander and they'll put it in here and they'll flare out the end. That's no good. It's got to go the length of the tube. And so this one I've already done. And this is the tool that I made. This is the original one, and it's not radius enough. I ended up having to put a little bit more of a radius on it, but it works great. And so you control by this screw. When you turn the screw, it flares this out. It's cut a little bit undersized. Then you spin it in the lathe chuck and you work this down. What the result is a tube that has no rock and will stay wherever you put it, so that you know that your slide tube is nice and tight and fits good. I think I did and you fit them to each, see? And it's controllable. And you didn't harm the tube, and that's dry, by the way. So when I put tuning slide grease on this, it's going to be wonderful. But you didn't harm the tube. You didn't make any weird marks on the inside. You didn't change anything. All you did was refit the tube. And I have another video of this, and that's why this customer actually showed up, because she saw what I had done on a trumpet. It's pretty common. So I've got this one already fit, but the other two sizes that I had to make were to fit this main tuning slide, because you can see, oops, how loosey-goosey that is. And we're talking about a very, very small amount of expanding that actually has to happen over the length of the tube. So we're going to take these, we're going to get this job done. I've already engaged back gears in my lathe, so I'll be turning at a very slow speed, very controllable. So I want to feel how my tube feels. Make a pass and check it. You take a little bit off at the time, you don't go too much. I don't see the tube flexing yet, so you'll see the tube kind of flex where you are. It'll kind of pulsate under the head of the tool. I'm so non-aggressive on this, so it takes me a little while to do it. I'm just afraid of overexpanding it. I could see the tube starting to flex, so I know I'm getting in the area. I made the tool, it's got like I filed a ramp onto it. And so when I'm starting my part, I'm actually just holding it on the ramp and then turning the machine on and then starting. I don't put the tool in the part. And because the metal has spring back, you'll think you're there, but you're not quite. This is what we're checking. So this is the tube that we're working on. When I put that in, see, it falls and it drops. It's better. It's not rocking as much, but it doesn't. I want that to hold in place. That's what we're actually doing. Nice and tight. There we go. Let's do this other one. And we've got our same procedure as before. It's all undersize. First initial pass. Kind of get some wipe it and check it. And that's what we want to see. Stays where we put it. That's good. Now I'm going to clean up these slides, get them buffed, put it together. So I chem flushed everything, got all the residual grease from the other room out. The super lube is what we have switched to for our tuning slide greases here in the shop, food grade. And that is what we want to see. That's a good fit. And now our player is not going to have problems with the tuning slide falling out and not having to use some crazy thick grease. See, that's wonderful. And the span, we didn't bend anything. Wipe this one down, it's good to go. Well, all right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by the House of Tone today. So you got to see what I was machining the other day and how I make tools and to do the jobs at hand. This one came out really nice. I'm really thrilled with it. I know the player is going to be excited about it. And a lot of times, tools that we need for the job don't exist, so we have to make them. I hope this two-part video was able to help you make some cool tools and then showing how to actually fix the instrument with them and come out with great stellar results that no one knows that we were even there. We kept everything in alignment, everything in span, no issues at all. You saw how smooth the repair was. That's what we're after. All the time, every day, downtown Hollywood. Okay, we've got a really cool restoration coming up next. So I've got to get to work on that, and then of course everything that I do every day. Thanks for stopping by the House of Tone. I appreciate you, everyone. This is Wes Lee, and I'm signing out.